Previously on the season.
I think I'm a player's coach. I really care about our kids. I try to get the best out of them. That's no different to how a teacher would operate in the classroom. Sam, if you don't reverse slam that next time, I don't want to know you. And I like knowing you.
We probably identified a few years ago that we had a group of boys that could really achieve something, and that worked nicely with a group of staff members that really wanted to put in the hours.
We just can't get a single thing to drop.
I need to make sure these kids have the best chance at being whatever they could be. Just 10 of these ones, boys, will start moving properly.
The way you ended up playing, the way you came out in that second half, you need to start that way.
You've been given that great honour of being a person who's reached the highest level of representation here at the college.
Great pass. I'm not nervous to go over there and play. I've been there before. I know what their skill level's like. I know college is going to be a lot more physical.
Put it back on. Put it back on till Thursday, please, or up. Look after it, I know.
But Cooper's a bit of a contradiction, actually. He can be quite intimidating to those that don't know him.
I've obviously gone in for a layup, missed it, but luckily Jordan was there for a rebound. You know, we got the win.
Why are you doing this?
Why you subbing me off? I did nothing wrong. I didn't play baseline because I said so on block baseline.
In 2 weeks' time, we're playing a final for the premiership. That's basically what round 6 against Ashgrove is.
If you're not on my team, I'm just going to try to rip you up, try to tear you up.
You might have copped an injury in the groin, I think.
Going into Ashgrove, I thought we were in a decent spot. We'd had a reasonably good week of training. We'd come off some big wins.
I was nervous going into the game that the environment was going to be a factor and that might have taken us away from our game plan. They were probably the biggest things. I thought that we were ready physically.
We were confident that we could get a result out of that game. We knew they would be tough. We shared the premiership with them the year before.
I guess I did have a few nerves because St Pat's were able to score bunches of points on us the week before. But overall, I felt that the team was in a good space.
I knew they were going to be tough. They've always been tough. I've only ever beaten them when I was in grade 8. So when I first came to the college, we were ready, I guess. We thought we were ready. We were confident, not cocky, but confident going into the game that we could get it done.
Both teams head into the penultimate round undefeated, but it seems certain that today's winner will claim the premiership outright, with Ashgrove slight favourites due to their unique home court advantage.
We're just going to get screamed at, I guarantee you. If you're going to do a dunk in the warm-up, make sure it goes in, otherwise you're getting paid out. Just letting everyone know.
I need rebounds today.
From me?
Yeah. More than like you running.
Yeah.
You have to get them. Captain and post will get knocked out of play because that's how they attack that hard to knock them out.
You keep grabbing it before. You picked it. Oh, your nails hurt, bro. You're scratching me.
Those who were here 2 years ago know they are going to be Cooper to Max away from the sideline. Close to 200 of them, probably more today. It doesn't take much for us to lose our heads when things go a little bad. And today's the only week where I'm worried that they might make you a little bit uncomfortable, okay? Expect contact today. Now it's easy to tell you to be tougher than you normally are, but we're a tough team. But you have to be smarter. Last year, we've learnt our lesson. You can't come here and street ball and expect to beat as well organised as they are. Let's go, hands in, let's get out there. Trust the system, trust each other, live low. Let's go.
You got heard them when we're walking past, right? They're screaming at us. It's all right. We play our game. It really is a big factor. This is the only game. This is a game that matters, all right? All right, let's go. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth.
3 years planning, thousands of hours of training, all comes down to one moment for Eddie's basketball program. The legacy is in their hands.
Family on 3, family on me. 1, 2, 3. Family. Big crowd. You know what that means? Big crowd, big game.
Be aggressive, expect the contact, be smart, right? Hey, let's play our own game. Let's have fun, live low.
Man, these guys love him more than they love their own team. Big facts.
Yeah, let's go. Set. Hey, Diamond. Let's go. Diamond.
I got it. I'm back. Screen left. Go.
Corner now.
Go.
Ready to help middle here.
Hey, let go. Hey. Look. Oh, Sam.
He'll get picked here if that guy stays up. He'll take him.
Hey, Logan. When you attack, come out. Hey, retreat and then go back in.
Despite a slender lead, it becomes obvious to coach Tim Fergus that Eddies need to find a way to keep it.
So that's just about as bad as you guys can play and we're still winning. Not a bad position to be in, but we literally did everything we said we weren't going to do. Sam's going to make these free throws, then what are we in? Diamond, all right. So let's have a Rop and Cooper in the rebounding positions. Let's go. Net, Mitch! He grabbed the net!
Hey! Stay!
This guy's no harder than the guy from Bar City. You keep him off the glass, okay? Let's go.
Go! Bad shot. Why is he taking them shots?
Here we go.
Nearing half-time, the Eddies machine starts to function more economically, and the lead extends, but still within reach for the home side.
Beast. Diamond. Yep. Tell Eve.
Sam. Diamond, one back.
Cam, you're middle.
You go high now. Hey, Diamond.
Go, Sam.
Sam!
Look at Sam, see Sam?
Help.
Hey!
With an AIC title at stake, most observers acknowledge the incomparable atmosphere, a credit to both sets of spectators. But school spirit doesn't translate to premierships, and it will come down to who handles the pressure best in the second half.
You guys know how hard it is to play against a team that's just moving. One, because you've got to keep moving and you don't know where you are on D. And secondly, you're going to get tired. Tire them out.
We keep playing. These guys, like Villanova, they'll run out. We just keep playing.
It takes time and you get there. Live low.
Like 2 seconds and you guys are coming back in, all right? So it's us.
Yeah.
Help, Sam! Hey!
The game continues to provide the kind of sporting drama that keeps both sets of supporters in suspense as the narrative changes with every bounce of the ball.
He literally put it at his feet, it fell into his hands. Don't let Phil do that.
Ashgrove benefit from Eddie's ill discipline and take the lead for the first time.
You promised you weren't going to lose your heads. You're talking to the crowd. We're running ISO plays. We're not reading face guards. We're so much smarter. Fix it. Bury your egos. Play basketball. Beefy, go. Sam, let's go. You got 1 minute, you're in for the last two, okay? Timeout. Merlo, back screen for Sam, go in. If that's not on, Logan, you step into the slot, kick it out, let's get a good possession. Yeah, we can win this with one score, so if we can get a quick one, you take it. Let's go. Hold, get it over. Get it over, Coop. Oh, Sam Burling. Burlo, hold.
In a competition without a shot clock, Eddie's, with a 1-goal lead, 20 seconds on the clock, and ball in hand, simply need to run out the time. A seemingly impossible set of circumstances have conspired to cause St Edmunds to lose the game, their undefeated record, and the premiership. Sport can be cruel, but in this case, the loss is devastating in its simplicity, with numerous mistakes made at critical times.
Yeah, in approximately like the last 30 seconds, Ethan gave me the ball right under the hoop, and I always dread it till this day, but like I could have laid it up and made it, but I missed it. I could have dribbled it out at the shot clock run because there is no shot clock. And that's something I should have done, is dribbled it out, and I didn't. I don't know why. I'll probably never know why. I just had to be more focused in that moment, and it's something I'm really disappointed about.
I'm the one that threw the pass, but I could have just held the ball. Like the previous two plays, we like just rushed it and we shouldn't have, or we're up by 100 a minute and we just like, I just went, oh, we got to get a quick score here to get the lead out to 3.
I come on in the last quarter and quite frankly, I was nervous as hell. I just wanted to do my job. In the heat of the moment with like 300 plus people, all supporting, cheering loudly, you can sometimes make errors, but yeah, look, that game will probably stay with me for the rest of my life.
That type of shot was a good shot, not the best shot. If we had a better defensive rotation and stayed in front of the player, he would have maybe fumbled the ball at least, and or the shot would have airballed and not hit the bottom of the glass, but I guess that's just chance. And then immediately after, I went to go in-ball the ball, but I looked up and checked the scoreboard and saw it was 0-0 time left. And I fell to the ground, man. It was like our top season that we thought we were gonna have just ended by a buzzer beater, man. So yeah, that was tough.
Let's go. Change room, please. Come on, come on. Change room. Let's go do it in the change room. Come on, come on. Change room.
For me! I missed the rebound.
No. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have got to there. We shouldn't have got to there. You did well. Come on. Hey, it's very close. Should have come back down this time.
I was shattered because it just wasn't that game we lost. We worked for that game, that premiership, for the last 5 years, and that we lost it in a split second. Words can't explain it. I was tearing up. I was a mess. So were a lot of people in our team too. Yeah, we tried to keep our emotions in, but we just couldn't, because it's something we've been working on for so long, and something that was definitely in our reach to get, and we just let it go.
I was gutted. After the game, I was okay. I had accepted what had happened. Knowing that we could have won and probably should have won was the most frustrating part. But I was pretty level. What really got to me was seeing the kids and seeing how upset they were, especially the kids who were graduating this year. They had worked really hard for a number of years to get this program to a spot where we could compete in a game like that.
We've always been building this year up, and we're like, all right, year 12's gonna be a good year. And it was just a bit unexpected. We're expecting so much, and I think that got the better of us, and then we didn't. It's just I don't even know what to say. It was just we expected us to do well.
I said a couple of weeks ago that I thank you guys for being a part of this, for helping me start this program with Shake and the HP. You were the first group of kids that's come through, and St Edmunds basketball wouldn't have been able to even step on that floor before you guys started this journey. It has gone ahead, not just because of the school letting us do some stuff, but because of the kids that we got to come in, who have put every single thing you have into this program. Every Saturday that we're not in season, I wish we were, because every Saturday that we are, there is literally nothing that I would rather do than coach you guys. Very soon, you have to pick yourselves up and you have to put on a brave face for the speeches up there. You have to congratulate them because they took it to us. Unfortunately, this hurts. And I wasn't that sad until I saw your faces. To see you guys hurt so much is the only thing that has made me sad, because it's not over and we have things to move on to. And some of you have bigger basketball things to move on to because of the things you can do that are incredible. Let's go upstairs, all right? Get yourselves ready.
So you guys, wow, what a way to finish, eh? Damn. But I'll give it to you guys. You guys put on probably the best crowd in AIC ever. To play in front of that, it's probably the biggest crowd I played in front of. Best experience in AIC ever. You guys are a well-structured team, played hard, and you guys are just, yeah, as I said, we had you guys circled all the way too. That was unfortunately my last game, so I'd like to thank you guys all for that. That was best way to go out, honestly. Would have been happy with the win, but that's all right. Best way to go. But yeah, to Star Boys, I was just gonna say thank you for the past 3 years of playing. To our coaches and stuff, man, you guys are there through thick and thin for us whenever we were going through something. You guys were there. Other than that, just thank you guys for the best game, probably by ARC basketball.
It's both a sad and a joyous occasion as we acknowledge and farewell you today. You have been our leaders. You have been our inspiration for 2018. You've led the way. We're very proud of you. There's a lot of love in this room for you. We've turned out to farewell you.
As the school year draws to a close and the Year 12s prepare to farewell the school forever, the team reflects on the season past.
It is very hard to see the positives in that season. We won every game but one, and we blew a lot of teams out. At the end of the day, like, we're a good team, we're good friends, we'll be friends probably forever. We got bright futures. I enjoyed every minute of it.
I just think all around it's a brotherhood, and these guys will do anything for me and I'll do anything for these guys. So I think from years to come, it'll always be probably one of the best teams I've ever played on.
It's just taught me to just not give up, really. Like, I mean, sure we lost, but then the way we lost, it's not what I want to be about. It just gives me a wider perspective on how different things play out, and just like everything can be going so high for you, and then there's just one crucial moment that just costs you it.
I don't believe we reached our potential because we should have been a premiership team.
It's very hard to win a premiership in any sport at any level, really. Having the sort of athletes that we had in this year's team, we may not get the same calibre of athletes all together in a first team all at once. The players all experienced growth, probably personally and in a basketball sense.
This is one of the strongest teams Eddie's ever had. Basketball is one of our stronger points, and which encouraged a lot of boys into getting into the sport, which has now broadened. And yeah, this year's definitely been the starting point for exciting things to come.
I think it'd be easy to say that this season wasn't a success because of the loss, because we didn't get the premiership. But it depends how you define that. And we had goals. Certainly I had goals and the school had goals beyond winning those things. We've got kids who are in touch with America, guaranteed a couple of them to be going there next year and playing some sport. Kids coming back who will be doing similar things in the future. Kids who've just played a high level of basketball in their time here that they'll remember when they're going on to do their university studies and going into their careers wherever. We've got young kids trying to play for whatever team they can get into in their own grade. And for me, seeing this grow has been a great success.
For more information on St Edmund's Ipswich, enrolments and Open Day, visit the Eddies website.